Hi, third grade. Let's get started on math. Today we're on lesson 4.3, multiply with 3 and 6. What are some ways to multiply with 3 and 6? Sabrina is making triangles with toothpicks. She uses 3 toothpicks for each triangle. She makes 4 triangles. How many toothpicks does Sabrina use? Okay, let's circle what we need. Sabrina is making triangles with toothpicks. She uses 3 toothpicks for each triangle, and she makes 4 triangles. How many toothpicks does Sabrina use? Let's answer this question first. Why does Sabrina need 3 toothpicks for each triangle? So she's making a triangle, and she's going to use 1 toothpick, 2, 3. Why does she need 3 toothpicks? Well, a triangle has 3 sides. So she'll need 3 toothpicks for each side. Okay, let's keep going. So let's draw a picture to help us. Complete the 4 triangles because she's making 4 triangles. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Skip count to find the number of sides. So we have 3, 6, 9, 12. How many triangles are there in all? 4. How many toothpicks are in each triangle? 3. How many toothpicks are there in all? Well, 4 triangles times 3 toothpicks equals 12. 4 triangles have 12 toothpicks, so Sabrina uses 12 toothpicks. Okay, let's do this one. Find the number of toothpicks needed for 6 triangles. Draw a quick picture to help you. How did you find your answer? So let's draw 6 triangles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 triangles times, remember there's 3 toothpicks each. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's 6 times 3. How could we figure out our answer? We could skip count. Let's skip count. 3 more is 6. Then we have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 6 times 3 is 18. How did you find your answer? We skip counted by 3s. So we can answer that by this. We skip counted by 3s 6 times. Okay, go ahead and turn the page. Okay, and we're going to skip this first part and let's go to this part down here. Okay, this is a multiplication table. So let's find the product for 6 times 8. So in this multiplication table, we have over here, these are factors. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then up here are other factors, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're doing 6 times 8. So we're going to go all the way down till we get to 6. And we're going to keep going this way until we get to where 8 would be. So wherever they meet is the answer. So 6 times 8 would be 48. Okay. Now let's do 3 and 6. So let's do 3 times 6. So we're going to start, our 3 is our first factor. We're going to go till we get to 3. There it is. 6 is our other factor. So up here we find 6. And we're going to draw a line to where they meet. They meet right here at 18. So 3 times 6 is 18. Okay, let's turn the page. Okay, so here we're going to use 5's facts in addition to find 6 times 4. So right here, we're going to do 6 times 4. So this is this array. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. But what they're saying is we could multiply 5 times 4 first. So see how they've circled this array. So this array is showing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 1, 2, 3, 4. But then see what's left over? We have to add what's left over. What's left over is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so 5 times 4 is 20, and 20 plus 4 more would be 24. So 6 times 4 is 24. Okay, let's go ahead and keep going. So find the product. 6 times 1 is 6. 3 times 7, you can count by 3s 7 times. So it would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. 6 times 5, you could just count by 5 6 times. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And 3 times 9, you can count by 3s 9 times. So it'd be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27. All right, I'm going to press, what I want you to do now is press pause, do number 6 all the way to 14, and then press play when you are ready to correct your work. Okay, let's go ahead and correct. So 2 times 3, you should have gotten 6. 3 times 6 is 18. 3 times 0 is 0. 1 times 6 is 6. 3 times 6, you just did it right here, 18. 8 times 3, you should have gotten 24. 6 times 7, you should have gotten 42. 3 times 3 is 9. And 10 times 6 is 16. Okay. Okay, so this one, they want us to find the factors and the products when we multiply by 3. So it's going to be, so the first one would be like 3 factor is the other number. So this would be 3 times 4 equals, what's the product? Well, what is 3 times 4? 12. So this next one, you're missing a factor. We know that we're timesing by 3, so it's like blank times 3 equals, and here we do have our product, 12. Well, if 3 times 4 is 12, then what number would have to go here to make it times 3 equals 12? 4. Okay, now we're going to multiply by 6. So I want you to write down 6 and then 6. Here are the factors, times 5 and times 7. Then our products go up here. Well, 6 times 5, you just did it somewhere up there, is 30. And then 6 times 7, you already did it, is 42. Okay. All right, so this one, we don't know what we're multiplying by, but we know we have 3 and 2. So we know it's 3 times what equals 15. And then this next one is 2 times what equals. So first let's do this one so we can figure out what number goes here. So 3 times what is 15? Start counting by 3s until you get to 15. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. You should have gotten and 5. So now we know that 5 goes there. So if we know we're multiplying by 5, now we know that this number is 5, and so we can find out that 2 times 5 is 10. Okay, let's go on to the next page. Okay. The table tells about quilt pieces Jenna has made. How many squares and circles are there in 6 of the Jenna's quilt pieces? So we have quilt pieces. Quilts are these kinds of blankets that are pieced together with tons of little pieces of fabric. So in one quilt piece, she has squares. She has 6 squares, 4 triangles, and 4 circles. So we want to know how many squares and circles are there in 6 of Jenna's quilt pieces. So that means squares is 6, so we're going to do 6 times 6. And then for circles, she has 4. 6 times 4. Well, 6 times 6 is 36, and 6 times 4 is 24. Now we add those to get the total. 6 plus 4 is 10. 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 2 more is 6, and so the answer is 60. Okay. Okay, let's go all the way to number 24. Okay, number 24. Draw a picture and use words to explain the commutative property of multiplication for the factors 3 and 4. So we're going to use the factors 3 and 4 means 3 times 4. How are we going to show the commutative property? Let's draw a quick picture. So instead of doing 3 times 4, we'll do 4 times 3. So a picture for that could be an array. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And for this one, it would be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So there you go. That's how you could draw a picture to explain the commutative property. Okay, that's where we'll stop. Now do lesson 4.3 homework.